Welcome. We've got a really fascinating exploration lined up for you today.
Hmm.
We're diving deep into, well, a truly unique piece of storytelling. It's called Peanut Boy Joins the Boy and Terrifies the Evil Babies.
Right. And it's from something called Boy Night Outtar. Seems quite specific.
It does. So,
Yeah.
what we seem to have here is basically a short, maybe theatrical piece, like a one-act play.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a single scene, and the setting is described as a sacred garage.
hmm
And the cast, well, they're quite something.
They really are. Okay, so for you listening, our mission, our deep dive goal is to sort of navigate this wonderfully weird narrative.
Right. We want to get a handle on the group dynamics,
Yeah.
who these boy are.
Exactly, and unpack the main conflict that just sort of erupts.
And then there's the resolution, which is surprising, to say the least.
Definitely surprising. We're digging for those key insights, those moments that really stand out from this particular Boy Night Out.
Okay, so maybe let's start with some of the key players, the boy themselves.
Good idea. First up, there's Justin Boy. Defining feature seems to be loud opinions, very loud.
Yep. Then you've got Honey Boy. He's described as sticky but also diplomatic.
Sticky and diplomatic. Intriguing combo. Makes you wonder about the stickiness. Maybe it's the frozen waffles they mention.
Could be. That aroma detail is great.
Right.
And, of course, the main character for this story, Peanut Boy,
Ah, yes, Peanut Boy, memorably described as being allergic to himself.
which is, immediately sets up vulnerability, right?
Right.
But also, as we'll find out, maybe a strange kind of strength.
Absolutely. And we can't forget the antagonists.
Oh, yeah, the evil babies.
Giggles like thunder. That's quite the description.
Terrifying, yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently, they rule by drool. So, a unique form of governance there.
A formidable, if miniature, opposition.
So, what grabs you right away is Peanut Boy's entrance. It's not subtle.
Not at all. He comes in with this really clear, dramatic warning about his allergy.
Yeah, it's potentially life-threatening,
Right.
and he makes sure everyone knows it. It really sets the stage.
You're right. It's not just, hi, I'm new. It's an urgent declaration. Keep 4 feet away, people, seriously.
It's a bold intro for sure. Okay, so this sacred garage setting, what does that tell us?
Well, the details paint a picture, don't they? You've got a lava lamp, 8 bean bags. Sounds kind of relaxed, maybe a bit retro.
Like a classic hangout spot, yeah.
Mm.
Comfortable, established maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get the smells.
Right. Frozen waffles mixed with bravery.
Bravery, that's the kicker. It hints at something more, right? Inside jokes, maybe a whole mythology they have going on.
It definitely elevates it beyond just a garage. Makes it feel significant to them.
Bravery, having a smell, that detail really sticks.
Okay, so Peanut Boy enters, sets up this personal danger zone around him.
Mm-hmm.
And how does our loud opinion guy, Justin Boy, react?
Predictably, he's pretty much oblivious. He's literally holding a peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, wow. Perfect timing. Or terrible timing, depending on how you look at it.
Exactly. It just instantly cranks up the tension. Makes you wonder about Justin Boy's awareness levels. Or maybe just his opinions override caution.
You can practically feel Peanut Boy sweating, can't you? But the others react too, right? It kind of shows off their personalities.
Totally. You get a quick snapshot, like Icy Boy makes some comment about causing an ice age by sneezing.
Yeah, sort of nonchalant, deflecting the seriousness with his own weird, icy problems. Maybe not the most empathetic type.
Or just focus on his own unique brand of chaos. Then there's Inspector Potato Boy.
Ah, the skeptic. Instantly suspicious.
You just picture him squinting, maybe polishing a monocle, looking for peanut particles in the air.
Sees plots everywhere.
Even an allergy. And Batman Boy, he gets dramatic, I assume.
Oh, yeah. Pizza box armor, apparently. He compares Peanut Boy's situation to his own fears, framing the vulnerability as bravery.
So, support, but filtered through his own superhero lens.
Pretty much. And Space Boy gets all philosophical.
Of course he does. Sees the allergy as, what, a cosmic event? Something like that. A dangerous asteroid, but also part of Peanut Boy's gravity. Very abstract. Finding big meaning in, well, a medical condition.
Then Delivery Catboy just bursts in, right? More direct.
Super direct. Just arrives chaotically and asks, who's the nut?
Oof. Blunt. Cuts right to it, though. Less nuance there.
Yeah, pragmatic, maybe a bit insensitive. And don't forget Paper Hands.
Oh, poor Paper Hands. The name says it all. Fragile.
He sounds like he's about to faint, just hearing about the allergy. Clutching a napkin, bless him. Very sensitive.
So, amidst all this, Peanut Boy himself is actually prepared.
Remarkably so. He's not just warning them, he's got supplies. 8 EpiPens.
8. And that chair.
A hypoallergenic chair made of hope and fear. What a detail.
It really is. It speaks volumes about living with something like that constantly. The hope and fear. It sums it up.
It's like a physical symbol of his whole situation. A daily tightrope walk.
Definitely adds depth. Okay, so then Honey Boy tries to smooth things over. The diplomat.
He does. With
Yeah.
that comment about Peanut Boy being legume legendary.
Legume legendary.
Right. It's well-intentioned, but maybe a bit awkward. He compares him favorably to Lettuce Boy.
Who apparently saladed after a high five.
Yeah. So maybe not the highest bar for integration.
Ha! At least you're not that fragile.
But you see Honey Boy trying, right, trying to keep the peace, find common ground, even if the comparisons are kind of weird. He wants harmony.
Okay, so we've got this slightly absurd intro phase. Then the mood shifts pretty fast.
It really does. The evil babies arrive and things get ominous.
Flickering lights, dark wind, the sound of tiny strollers. Classic antagonist entrance.
Yep. Totally changes the vibe in the sacred garage. Plays on that creepy factor of things that are small but menacing.
Tiny tyrants ruling by drool. And they arrive with a demand.
Capri Suns. It's so perfectly mundane.
Right. Juxtaposed with their thunderous giggles and dark wind makes them kind of ridiculous but still threatening.
Totally. And then, the key moment. Evil baby #2 starts sniffing the air.
The peanut scent.
Exactly. That's the turning point. Peanut Boy's vulnerability, his allergy, suddenly becomes something else.
A weapon. Entirely by accident. It's a brilliant twist.
And Peanut Boy's realization is just gold. It's not like he planned it. He just understands.
Because I'm a walking allergen. This is my time.
It's accidental empowerment, isn't it? Recognizing this dangerous thing about himself is actually useful in this specific, bizarre moment.
Makes you think about weaknesses differently.
Definitely. And the baby's reaction is immediate.
Extreme allergic reaction. Screaming, running away. It's pure slapstick.
And the one baby falling over and forgetting why it's crying. Perfect physical comedy.
So the tiny reign of terror just ends. Poof. Thanks to Peanut Boy just being there.
Exactly. And the other boy, their reactions are just as good.
Delivery Cat Boy sees the practical angle, right? Weaponizing the immune system.
Ever the pragmatist. A very utilitarian, maybe slightly unsettling take on problem solving.
And even Paper Hands is impressed.
That feels significant, yeah. Maybe seeing Peanut Boy's accidental power changes his view on strength.
Inspector Potato Boy finds a prophecy, of course.
Naturally, Peanut Boy is the chosen one. It's his tendency to find grand patterns, needing order in the chaos.
While Space Boy sees it cosmically.
The shell that cracks the universe.
Hmm.
Still interpreting everything through that grand philosophical lens.
And Icy Boy. Just one word.
Cold. Which, from him, is probably high praise.
Yeah.
Grudging respect for sheer effectiveness.
Understated, yeah. Then Batman Boy jumps in with a new name.
Allergen Avenger. Perfectly theatrical, fitting his persona, frames it in his heroic narrative.
Even Justin Boy gives a weird kind of compliment.
Yeah, says he'll name his next tantrum after Peanut Boy. Still holding the sandwich, mind you. It's like grudging acknowledgement from the loud guy.
But Honey Boy's toast is the real acceptance moment.
Oh, absolutely. Declaring Peanut Boy superior to Lettuce Boy and this ranch dressing lad.
And crunchier than destiny.
It's wonderfully absurd, but it feels like genuine celebration, genuine inclusion in their own weird way. Shows their unique brand of camaraderie.
And that final image, Peanut Boy with the EpiPen.
Like lightsabers. With the evil babies sneezing off stage and poor Lettuce Boy wilting silently. It's just perfect. Visually hilarious end to the whole thing.
So wrapping up this deep dive into the very strange world of One Night Out, we saw Peanut Boy arrive, shake things up just by being there, and accidentally become a hero because of his severe allergy.
Defeating the evil babies without lifting a finger, really, just by existing.
Right. So for you, the learner, the real takeaway here, I think, is about how things we see as negatives, as vulnerabilities.
Yeah, things we might try to hide or fix.
Sometimes, in just the right weird situation, they can turn out to be strengths, unexpected ones.
This story, as goofy as it is, touches on belonging, finding your place, even in bizarre ways, overcoming fear maybe, or using it.
And realizing that what feels like a weakness might actually hold some kind of hidden power. Something to think about, isn't it?
It really is. Makes you reflect on your own life, maybe. What things do you see as limitations?
Right. Could there be some context, some weird set of circumstances where that very thing gives you an edge?
Leads to something surprising. What allergy, literal or, metaphorical, might be your secret superpower?
Waiting for its own peculiar moment to shine.
Yeah. Definitely something to chew on long after we've left the